Imagine living in a cramped, wet market stall for nearly a year, with no one really knowing you're there. This was the shocking reality for a 15-year-old girl who was discovered living in a stall at Circuit Road Market and Food Center. For 11 long months, she lived quietly, communicating only through gestures, unnoticed by the authorities and most of the community. It wasn't until National Environment Agency (NEA) officers were conducting routine checks at the market that her situation came to light in April 2024. The child had been living with her 63-year-old father, and stallholders at the market described her as quiet and almost invisible. It's hard to imagine someone could live this way for so long, and it raises serious questions about how this went unnoticed. What do you think could have been done differently? Could the community have played a role in preventing this? After the discovery, the Ministry of Social and Family Development, MSF, took action. The girl was brought to the hospital for a medical assessment and, soon after, was placed in foster care. Since May 2024, she has been adjusting to her new life with foster parents and is attending a special needs school. The good news is that she's learning to communicate using simple words and can now express her basic needs. Her father, who was renting 3 stalls at the market, is now under investigation. If found guilty of neglect, he faces up to 8 years in prison, an 8,000 Singapore dollar fine, or both. Despite his legal troubles, he remains concerned for his daughter and visits her regularly, with these meetings being supervised by social service professionals. This story brings to light the serious issue of child neglect and the vulnerabilities that some families face. What's your take on the father's situation? Should the punishment be as severe as the law allows, or is there a deeper story here? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think we can prevent situations like this from happening in our communities? And what could authorities or social services do differently to identify and help people in these kinds of situations sooner? Let us know what you think, and don't forget to like this video if you found it informative. Subscribe and share it to keep the conversation going. Together, we can raise awareness and hopefully prevent such tragedies from happening in the future.